Good afternoon, everybody. I am Dr. Tejinder Singh. I am heading the morphology section of hematology at Onquest Labs. Morphology is the basis of hematologic diagnosis. Morphology of the peripheral blood film and the bone marrow aspirate and trephine biopsy is essential to proceed further and diagnose many hematologic disorders. Peripheral blood film is essential for diagnosis of various hemolytic disorders, various disorders of the white cells, which may include the reactive conditions as well as the neoplastic conditions including leukemias. Platelet disorders, both qualitative and quantitative, can be diagnosed based on morphology of the peripheral blood film. As you all know that the bone marrow aspiration is essential in the diagnosis of various hematologic disorders, including red cell disorders, white cell disorders, platelets, lymphoproliferative disorders, metastatic tumors to the bone marrow, and of course all the leukemias and the myeloproliferative disorders. What is essential is that bone marrow aspiration should be done properly, it should be undiluted, and it should be aparticulate. These are the essential features, and of course a good morphology, good staining with preferably Giemsa or Wright stain makes us help in diagnosis. There are many diseases, hematologic disorders, in which we find that the diagnosis cannot be made on bone marrow aspirate smears. What is essential is bone marrow trephine biopsy. Why is it needed? It is needed because the bone marrow undergoes bone marrow fibrosis, and then there are certain conditions, what we label them as bone marrow failure syndromes, is that the bone marrow is replaced by fat, like aplastic anemia, hypoplastic MDS, hypoplastic acute leukemias. And of course the bone marrow fibrosis is seen in so many conditions like acute leukemias, chronic lymphoproliferative disorders, chronic myeloproliferative disorders, in which almost all conditions finally lead to a bone marrow fibrosis. Almost major part of the metastatic deposits are associated with bone marrow fibrosis, and in them again the bone marrow biopsy is essential to diagnose, because the bone marrow aspirate is inadequate and the fibrosis and fat in the marrow does not allow the bone marrow aspirate to be cellular, and hence the need for a bone marrow trephine biopsy. Moreover, in cases of acute leukemias and lymphoproliferative disorders, where the flow cytometry is the mainstay for diagnosis, but there are about 25% cases which are associated with bone marrow fibrosis, and hence the need to diagnose by doing immunohistochemistry. Now, immunohistochemistry everybody is very well aware of, where we use monoclonal antibodies, and here also in bone marrow trephine biopsy we are using various markers for diagnosis of acute leukemias, especially the ones which are associated with marrow fibrosis and associated with hypoplasia of the bone marrow, various lymphoproliferative disorders, and there are certain markers which are available only on immunohistochemistry, like cyclin D1 for diagnosis of mantle cell lymphoma, annexin A1 for diagnosis of hairy cell leukemia, and of course for diagnosis of metastatic disorders. We have many cases, we come across many cases in which we find that there is PUO. Now this PUO could be because of tuberculosis, it could be because of other granulomatous disorders, or it may be because of MDS, and also cases of metastatic deposits. In all of them, the immunohistochemistry is very useful in pinpointing where the primary disease is occurring or where from the metastasis has occurred. So the immunohistochemistry plays a pivotal role in diagnosis of not only hematologic disorders, but in diagnosis of various non-hematologic metastatic deposits to the bone marrow also. And finally, I must tell you that there are certain conditions which are systemic in nature. We are not able to do other biopsies, kidney biopsies like is more is riskier as compared to a bone marrow trephine biopsy for cases of amyloidosis, primary amyloidosis, AL disease, and then autoimmune diseases like bone marrow, primary autoimmune myelofibrosis. In all of them, we have to do a bone marrow trephine biopsy, and rarely we have been able to pick up various metabolic bone diseases like osteoporosis, osteomalacia, chronic renal osteodystrophy. All these conditions are picked up once we are doing a bone marrow trephine biopsy. At Onquest, we have standardized the various procedures, the various staining protocols, as a result of which we are able to diagnose, as I told you, about 2000 to 2500 cases of bone marrow aspirations and morphologies. And this is a very large number, and I think very few centers in the country are doing as many trephine biopsies, as many bone marrow aspirates as we are doing. Thank you very much.